All right, guys. It's all about discipline. That's what we're talking about today. How do I become disciplined? All right. Winning government contracts, right? You all have to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do every single day. I had a meeting with one of my small business owners yesterday, and we were having a candid conversation about bidding on their contracts, right? I asked them, I said, okay, in the last week, how many contracts have you actually bidded on? And they looked and they said, I bidded on 2 contracts. 2 contracts. And I said, well, how are you expecting to win if you're only bidding on 2 contracts in a span of what, 5 days, right? I said, well, did you only find 2 contracts that you could actually perform? And the answer was no. They found hundreds of contracts that they could actually perform because they're actually in the janitorial business, right? So tons of contracts out there, federal, local, and state. However, they only bidded on 2 contracts. So what I want to say to you guys, hopefully this is resonating with somebody, that if you want to be successful, if you want to be the successful business owners, right? Successful business owners, they are disciplined, right? They get up in the morning oftentimes. Their regimen is getting up in the morning early, at 4, at 5, at 6 o'clock. They work out, making sure that their body is healthy, right? And that they're able to get their mind right before they start the day. And then they grind, right? They grind. And after that, all right, after that, they do it again the next day and the next day. And many successful people, they work 7 days a week, right? On Friday at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they don't say, oh, it's time for Greg Street to rock and it's the weekend. No, they continue to work. There may be speaking at an event. They may be working on another project, or they may be on a webinar. They may be writing their book. They may be refining their processes. But guys, it's all about discipline. If you want to be successful, you have to do what successful people do. All right? You have to become disciplined. You have to, first and foremost, and I tell everyone, make sure you're following your passion. Because if you're following your passion, some days when you don't feel up to it, and I know all people have those days, but those days that you don't feel like doing something, you get the energy. Why? Because you're following your passion, because you're doing something that you love. Live your best life doing what you love. But guys, it's all about discipline, all right? You can't be taking days off. You can't be taking vacation in the middle of you trying to finish a project, all right? And I understand people are going on vacation, hanging out, going to cookouts, going to games, right? Watching TV, binging on the Game of Thrones or the House of Dragons. I don't know which one is out. But you can't do that if you're trying to be successful. All right? You can't. You have to be disciplined. All right? So hopefully this helped somewhat today. All right? Because I talked to my business owner and I think they're back on track. Because every now and again we just have to hear someone tell us, hey, you're getting off track. You say you want it. If you really want it, if you really want to be successful, if you really want to make 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, you have to be disciplined. All right? Discipline. All right. Anyway, that's the word. That's the word today. Discipline. You can do it. You can do it. All you have to do is what? Set your mind to it. All right, guys. Peace. This is Dr. Melissa J. Williams. Live your best life doing what you love. All right. Until next time, stay healthy and God bless.